What's good, YouTube? Gunner here, and welcome to the channel. So before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. Links in the description down below for updates to the channel and live streams. Alright, so let's get into this. Today we have an optimized version of the Fire King deck. So today we're going to be using Destiny Draw. What this skill does is when you lose 2,000 or more life points on your draw phase, you get to go into the deck, pick any card to draw. It's a very, very powerful skill, one of the best skills in the game. Alright, so here we have 2 copies of Fire King Avatar Garunix. So what this card does is during your next standby phase, after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. And then it says, when you do, destroy all other monsters on the field. Now, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Fire King monster from your deck, except itself. So it's a very, very good card. Gets you anything from the deck on destruction, and then also when it comes back from the grave, it destroys everything. And then we got 3 copies of Avatar Arvata. This card's really, really good because it says when a card effect is activated while this monster's on the field, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy one other fire monster in your hand or field. Very, very good. You can automatically stop your opponent on their first turn. And then it says if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one fire beast, beast warrior, or winged beast type monster in your graveyard, except itself, special summon it. But its effects are negated. Also, it is destroyed during the end phase. So this is very good because if you happen to have a Garunix that was possibly destroyed by battle rather than card effect, when this card is destroyed, you can bring back that Garunix, and then it gets destroyed on the end phase, and then again on the standby phase, it'll return and wipe the field. Very, very good. Now we have 3 copies of Avatar Barong. This card's really good because 1, it says if a face-up Fire King monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Very good. Then it says during the next standby phase after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one Fire King card from your deck to your hand. So that means you can add a Yashka, that means you can add Bata, that means you can add a Fire King Island. Very, very good card, definitely a 3 of. Then I got 2 copies of Fire King Avatar Yashka. This also has the effect of if a face-up Fire King monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon it. So very, very good. And then also this says if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can destroy one card in your hand or that you control. So when on destruction, you can destroy either a Fire King Island to wipe the field. You can either destroy a Barong to get the effect to search. You can destroy a Garunix ideally to be able to have it return back to the field on the standby phase and wipe the field. So very, very good. Then I got 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon. You can substitute this with Cosmic Cyclone or any other back row removal that you are have available. But this is definitely my choice. And then we got 1 copy of Circle of the Fire Kings. It's a quick play card, which makes it that much better. What this card does is it says target one fire monster you control and one monster in your graveyard. Destroy that monster you control, and if you do, special summon the other monster from your graveyard. So this is very good to be able to use for game. You'll be able to see some of that in the replays. And then also we got 1 copy of Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Very, very good card. This says if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, special summon one fire, beast, beast warrior, or winged beast type monster from your deck. Its effects are negated and destroyed during the end phase. Ideally, when you get this card in the hand, you're going second. Bring out a Garunix, and then you're off to the races. Then we got 3 copies of Fire King Island. This is the pivotal field spell. So what this card does is if this face-up card in the field zone is sent to the graveyard or banished, destroy all monsters you control. You can only use one of these following effects of Fire King Island per turn, and only once that turn. So very, very good. This says during your main phase, you can destroy one monster in your hand or you control, and if you do, add one Fire King monster from your deck to the hand. Very good to search out any Fire King that you want to the hand. Also, if you have a Garunix, pop it, and then you're off to the races. And then the second effect, it says if you control no monsters, you can special summon one Fire Winged Beast type monster from your hand. So very good. Okay, now we have 2 copies of Karma Cut. So what this card does is discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, banish that target, then banish all cards with the same name as that monster from your opponent's graveyard. Very, very good to get rid of any kind of cards that are problematic. Alright, on to the extra deck. We have 1 copy of Heliopolis, 1 copy of Utopia Ray, 1 copy of Symphony de Jin, 1 copy of Utopia, 2 copies of Malevolent Sin, and 1 copy of Samurai. Ideally, you don't really go into the extra deck that much, but if you feel like you need to, this is a very good core. Alright, so that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the replays that are going to be coming up in a second. So again, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Again, follow me on Twitch and also on Twitter. And again, those are going to be in the description down below. Alright, thank you guys so much, and have a great day.
몬스터 효과 단숨에 해치워주겠다. 카드를 엎어주겠다. 몬스터 효과 차례를 마치겠어.
I think I'm poor because I get 400 at 20 quid a month. That goes on what we need and not what we want. We have to spend it on food and electric and gas. The electric is put on a key which goes into a box and Dad puts a fiver on it every so often. And when we run out of electric, the whole house goes. Everything just shuts off. Except for battery power stuff and candles. And the gas, when that runs out, the whole house is freezing. For your mums and dads to get like new shoes or go out for a family move or something, but it's hard when you've